You've seen this truck, right? For sure. It looks super important, really complex, maybe even a little mysterious. But what is it actually doing? Today, we're going to crack the case of this machine that you see everywhere but probably know almost nothing about. Let's get right into it. So, you see this thing on the street with that giant tank and all those hoses. Your first guess might be some kind of mobile water recycling facility. I mean, it seems plausible, doesn't it? But is that the real story? Let's figure out what we're actually looking at. Okay, to get to the bottom of this, we're gonna have to put on our detective hats because, believe it or not, all the clues we need are hiding in plain sight. We're gonna break them down one by one. You know, the secret to this truck's identity isn't locked away in some super technical manual. It's right there, staring us in the face. We just have to know where to look. So, let's zoom in and start decoding these clues. All right, investigators, you ready? First up, let's start cracking these visual clues. We're gonna follow the evidence and see exactly where it leads us. Okay, clue number one is the signage. Look closely at the tank. You're gonna see two really important things. First, it says non-hazardous waste, so right away we know its job has something to do with waste. Second, you'll see the name Cappellotto. A quick search tells you Cappellotto is a huge, well-known manufacturer of, get this, sewer cleaning equipment. That is a massive lead. Building on that, clue number two is the equipment itself. I mean, you can't miss that giant tank, right? It's clearly meant for holding, well, something. And then there's that huge, thick hose on a boom. That is not for gently spraying water. That thing is built for powerful suction. We're talking about vacuuming up sludge, water, rocks, you name it. And our final clue, number three, is just the context. Look at the scene around the truck. You've got workers in high-vis jackets, traffic cones set up. This isn't a public water station. This is an active work zone. It signals some serious municipal or industrial maintenance work is going down. All the evidence is pointing in one very specific direction. So we've gathered our clues, the writing on the tank, the heavy-duty equipment, the work zone setup. It's time to reveal this machine's true function. Let's see what it all adds up to. And here it is, the big reveal. This truck is what's known as a combination sewer cleaner, or as people in the industry call it, a combo unit. Why combo? Because it combines two functions. It has a ridiculously powerful vacuum to suck up all that sludge and debris, and it has high-pressure water jets to blast apart stubborn blockages. It's basically the ultimate tool for keeping all our underground pipes flowing. So let's be super clear. Its main job, its whole reason for being, isn't recycling. It is a heavy-duty cleanup and transport vehicle. Think of it as a giant, powerful vacuum cleaner on wheels. It goes to a site, sucks up whatever is clogging the system, and then hauls that waste away. That's its primary mission. But wait a second, that brings us to a really interesting twist. If it's just a giant vacuum, where does this whole recycling idea come from? Because it's not completely wrong. And the real answer is actually pretty clever. Okay, this slide shows you the key difference. The most advanced combo units do have an onboard water recycling system, but here's the catch. They only recycle the water they've just collected for their own use. They suck up a bunch of wastewater, run it through a filter system on the truck to pull out the gunk, and then reuse that same water for their high-pressure jets to go blast another blockage. It's a closed loop that just makes them more efficient. It is not a mobile plant recycling water for the city. Okay, our investigation is officially complete. So it's time for the final verdict on what this machine is, and, just as importantly, what it isn't. So here's the final answer, nice and simple. This truck is a Cappellotto combination sewer cleaner, a vacuum truck. Its primary function is vacuuming and transporting waste. It may have an onboard system to recycle water for its own jetting operations, but it is not a mobile public-use water recycling facility. And there you have it, case closed. And that wraps up our little investigation. We've demystified a piece of amazing heavy machinery that's been hiding in plain sight all along. It kind of leaves me with one last question for you. Now that you know how to look for the clues, what other specialized machines are you going to start noticing out in the world?